So we were talking about Donald Trump in his performance in the debate last night, and it was wildly incoherent. And it's the difficulty that Donald Trump has when he tries to define Joe Biden now. And he was, Ryan Grimm pointed out, this is the third iteration of the definition of Joe Biden for Donald Trump, going from Sleepy Joe to actually seriously radical Joe, secretly radical Joe, to now, crime kingpin Joe, all in the span of literally several weeks. Joe Biden has been very, very consistent in his pitch to the American public. And that's basically just, I'm a decent guy. And here he is making that point last night.
You now, you're a politician. I ran because of you.
All right, Vice President Biden, your response to that, and then I do have some questions for both of you.
Well, I tell you what, I hope he does look at me, because what's happening here is, you know who I am, you know who he is, you know his character, you know my character, you know our reputations for honor and telling the truth. I am anxious to have this race. I am anxious to see this take place. The character of the country is on the ballot. Our character is on the ballot. Look at us closely.
Let me ask some follow-up. Please respond, and then we're going to have follow-up
questions. If this stuff is true about Russia, Ukraine, China, other countries, Iraq, if this is true, then he's a corrupt politician.
All right.
So don't give me the stuff about how you're this innocent baby. Joe, they're calling you a corrupt politician.
Well, and again, the problem is that Donald Trump has gone from saying it was Sleepy Joe, who can barely make his way up onto the debate stage, to now he's a crime kingpin who's involved in half a dozen countries around the world.
Yeah, stop saying you're sleepy like a baby.
Exactly. And that's the problem that the Trump campaign has had, is that they have not been able to settle on a narrative. Because again, Trump's play here is to depress Democratic turnout. And he cannot come up with a narrative that will stick to Joe Biden. At one point last night, as they were going back and forth on each other's families, Donald Trump was going in about Hunter Biden, and then Biden was talking about, well, I mean, we've been reading about your family business for 4 years. And at one point, Biden turned to the audience and said, this is about their families. And, for people who watch politics, I think as much as a lot of us do around here, that kind of stuff is, pretty standard fare. But we have not seen stuff like that for years. And when I was watching that, stuff that would have made me feel sort of more jaded about it, even during the primary, which we just didn't see it, because it was quite clear that everybody was making a pitch about people's families. I couldn't help but think, like, I bet you there's a lot of people out there who are pretty excited about a fairly banal politician who is making a pitch that he or she, but it's he in this case, is running to help your family. I have a feeling that during a time of a pandemic, during a time of a presidency where the guy is constantly talking about himself and how everything affects Trump, I have a feeling that probably resonated. And Joe Biden did see slight bump in the poll, the flash poll afterwards. Certainly all the polls had him, the snap polls had him winning the debate. I would imagine we're going to see, at the very least, the trend line continue. I don't think we're going to see any shrinkage from that.